In this lecture, let's see how to scroll to the particular element using scroll into view method. So this is the simplest approach to scroll to the element because you need to provide only one parameter inside scroll into view method. So that is a locator of element where you want to scroll. So you need to pass only one parameter. So that is a locator of element where you want to scroll. Okay. Here you can use different methods which we have seen in previous examples with UI selector class. Those are text. Text starts with text, contains, text matches. So similarly for descriptions and resource ID matches. So there are around 10 methods, right? So we have seen different examples with those methods, right? So you can use all those methods to identify the child element where you want to scroll. Okay. Now you can create locator value with UI selector object and any of those methods, and then pass this locator value to the scroll into view method. Okay, now let's see an example using a scroll into view method. So let's copy the same code which we have executed previously. Now first statement is to select the view's name, and then here you need to pass, here you need to call scroll into view method, right? Scroll into view, and inside this method you need to pass only one parameter, that is locator. New UI selector dot text of, so what is the text value here? Web view. Text attribute value is web view. That's it. So this is the simplest approach because we need to pass only one parameter, that is a locator of element where you want to scroll inside the scroll into view method. So that's it. But you can use any of those methods. Here I have used only one text method. You can use text starts with, text contains, text matches, or description starts with, description contains, description matches methods, and also you can use resource ID and resource ID matches methods as well. So you can use any of those 10 methods to identify the element where you want to scroll. Okay, now let's run the script. Before that you need to start the server. Okay, let's close the app. So AppM server is started. Now let's run the script, or run as a testng. Now you can observe here, you can observe that it is scrolling down until web view is visible. Okay, now test case got successfully passed, right? In this way you can use scroll into view method to scroll down to the particular element. Now let's see one more example to scroll down. Okay, so the scenario is open app, click on views, and then scroll down to visibility of pop-up menu. Okay, now let's scroll down until visibility of this pop-up menu name. So let's comment this one. Now let's use different methods. Okay, so text attribute value, let's find text attribute value of pop-up menu first. take the screenshot of device. Now click on pop-up menu and verify text attribute value. So here text attribute value and content text value is pop-up menu only. So you can copy this text attribute value and place it here. So you can use text method or, so let's see different possibilities. So text starts with, so you can use text starts with method as well. Text starts with and place some starting value. Okay, text starts with method. Okay, now third method is text contains. Text contains, you can use menu. Next, text matches. So you can use regular expression here, right? So dot star menu, so it will search for text attribute value that ends with menu. Okay, similarly you can use description. Description starts with, description contains method, description matches. Okay, so you can use resource ID and resource ID matches as well if the resource ID is unique for this pop-up menu. Okay, so now let's comment the statements. You can use any of these statements to scroll down to visibility of specified element. Okay, now let's run the script again. Appium server is started. Now let's run the script. Close the app. So here you don't need to close the app. During execution it will automatically closed and newly it will open the app. So app got successfully opened and performing actions, right? Now it is scrolling down to specified element, that is pop-up menu. So here it is scroll down until visibility of pop-up menu only, but in previous example it is scroll down until visibility of web view, that is end of the scroll, right? Okay, so in this way you can use scrolling to view to scroll down to particular element. Okay, so these are the different ways to scroll vertically until the specified element is visible on the screen. Now how to scroll horizontally. Okay, in some mobile apps may have horizontal scroll bars, right? But how can you handle horizontal scroll? In next lecture let's see how to scroll horizontally. Okay, thank you.